Hello, and welcome back to Collector Creations. It's yet another weekend, and so far I've gotten one pretty sizable haul from 88 Films. Mostly because they've got these new, slipcover variations for these mostly Italian films, or giallo of some kind, or not even giallo, one of them's Witchfinder General, so I don't know. I figured I'd buy some, and I also had enough for a $20 off coupon, so I figured I'd use it. So let's dive into it, shall we? I'd say the craziest one, Species. I've known about these films for a good number of years. This is their box set of all four films. I know Scream Factory has done 4K transfers and everything for the first two films, but given I've never seen them, and it was cheaper to buy the box set, I figured I'd just buy the box set, and to my knowledge it's all the same special features, and I think even the same initial transfer. Obviously not a 4K UHD transfer, nor does it stipulate a 4K transfer for at least the first one, but I believe it's the same transfer to some degree. So let's dive into it. It does have on the back, it tells you what it has the special features. Yeah, it gives you special features for the first film, gives you special features for the second film, and the third and fourth are minuscule on special features. But actually, no, wait, these are the third and fourth. That's the copyright. Third and fourth minuscule as well. They all come in thin black cases. They're all basic. Here's your main artwork. Here's your actual look of the case and everything. I believe they're all Region B locked, but I don't know, they could be all regions naturally, but it does say Region B. Sometimes that's just for legal reasons. All of them on the inside just have disc artwork that reflects some image of the film, and there's a image on the back wallpaper-wise. Of course, because it is a black case, it's kind of hard to actually see the wallpaper, so I'm not really going to try to show them off as much. But yes, my curiosity for these films is more or less just a factor of sci-fi, alien, horrors, alien-inspired and stuff like that. I know it never reaches, apparently, the lengths of those films, even though I believe Geiger did work on the designs for these films, or at least for the main organism or something. So, yeah, Species 3. I do like that they have individualized artwork, it's standard case practice and everything, which is good. The cases are pretty slim and a bit faulty, so they don't completely stick, but because they're in the big case, see, it doesn't have it pops open very easily. But the thing is, I feel like if I close it like that, yeah, it doesn't actually come open that easily by itself. Those discs really rattle, don't they? And Species 4, because apparently they made 4 of them. I love direct-to-DVD sequels. God, I will watch these. Questionably, if I enjoy past the first one, I don't know, but I figured, look, the price for the 4 set from 88 Films versus the price for the 4K, which I think might actually be out of print, at least Scream Factory's version. I know that the second film is new, but I'm pretty sure I couldn't find a good version, if not a cheap version of the first film, so I figured I'll just buy this set. It gives me all 4 films. But yeah, as an overall, it's not a bad set. I mean, I like that the back of it, displays different images from the films, as well as telling you what the audio options are like, the run times, special features and whatever. The set design itself, I'm not huge on. I don't care for this image as much. I imagine because it's a collage of all the different versions of the one creature. I'm I guess, sure, it does stick out to you. You see that on the website and you're like, what the fuck is that? So, sure, why not? Then we get to Il Rosso Signo della Follia, which is actually called Hatchet for the Honeymoon. That's right, I got Hatchet for the Honeymoon. This is a Mario Bava film. I might as well show the alternate artwork. This is actually the main artwork for the set. I think the limited edition was still around, actually. 2 of these that I bought, the limited editions were still there, and they had that was the slip cover. You get an extra poster. I genuinely was I don't care to spend the extra $10 to $15 for a slip cover, and I think maybe a poster. And as it is, these already come with reversible artwork, with the original titles and whatever. This is part of the Italian collection. Because it's a Mario Bava, I'm going to be putting it in my Mario Bava collection anyway. It's one of his that obviously I didn't have until this point, but I had watched it before because I think it was... Oh, it might have been like the Cinema Cult release that my friends had, and they lent it to me because I was watching all those Giallos in February, and they're like, oh, if you're watching all these Giallos, you should watch this Mario Bava film. So they let me hatch it for the honeymoon. And I really liked it. And I think that this one is really fun, and it's remastered in HD from the 35mm Internegative with additional cleanup performance by 88 Films. You get a dual 2.0 master audio English subtitles. There's no Italian? Is this not an Italian film? It just comes in English. Maybe I watched it in English. I can't remember, but I don't know if it matters that much. I mean, these guys are known for also have, like, 88 Films have all the title tracks, so it's, I don't know, maybe they just didn't have an Italian title track. I can't remember how I watched it. Though usually I don't think it really matters that much. It's one of those things where when they were making films like these, it was more profitable for them to be like, hey, let's do it in English because it'll sell more internationally. But you get an audio commentary, you get a Meet the Bavas interview with renowned director Lamberto Bava, working with a master, which is an interview with the assistant cameraman, as well as an interview with Dagman Lassender and an interview with Dr. Marcus Stigliger. Oh my god. And reversible sleeve, obviously. Nice. It's good artwork though. I like it. It's fun. It's a really bizarre film. Then we get the one that I was really excited for, that I had a lot of people saying, not to me, but just on like Reddit, that this was one of the best 4Ks of the year. And I've never seen this. I've actually only had the Cinema Cult version, which is a defunct Australian label, for like a year or two now. I'd gotten it for $10 at some sale. I was like, oh yeah, Vincent Price, sure, I'll buy it. I just never watched it, but I bought this. This is the limited edition 4K release, which comes with the alternate artwork. Even the standard versions still come with the alternate artwork, even if they don't come with the sleeve, which it is a nice sleeve. The pulpy yellow, the whole banner. I'm not huge on that kind of stuff because I like individual looks to each films. I say that almost ironically, given that I've made my Mario Bava film. Look, it's the Italian collection version and whatever. It's like, yeah, but I just like the artwork more. I still appreciate this kind of stuff. It's just that as a collector, it can be annoying. It's like, oh, this is part of a collection, and it's the only one you've got, and it just becomes, oh, that's annoying. But I can understand from a brand's point of view that that's what they do. But either way, you get a slew of special features. You get a Region B Blu-ray disc and a 4K disc with a whole new restoration from the original negatives in ultra high definition, presented in Dolby Vision and HDR10. Includes two versions of the film, the uncut UK version of Witchfinder General and the USA home cut of The Conqueror Worm. What a bad title. Featuring nude scenes from the export version and an alternate soundtrack achieved by seamless branching, and a 2.0 DTS master audio, and a buttload of special features. So yeah. At least, you get some alternate artwork, which is great. I actually have exchanged all of these. The back artwork for the inside is always the same. It's different shots than the actual sleeve. But it's just worth noting that I've changed it because it does still have that original artwork. So a standard edition, which unfortunately you will see in a minute, has that element to it where they're like, hey, you've got the artwork from the front cover, but then, yeah. But, I mean, that artwork just there was so nice that I'm like, I'm using that artwork. And I like, too, that the spines are still retained hey, we've got the date, we've got the yellow background, we've got the name. I like that the reversible sleeve still has the same punch, so it doesn't make you feel, oh damn, I like the artwork, but because the spine isn't the punchy yellow that like the rest of the things are, I can't display it on the shelf with the rest of them. If you were to do that per se, I'm not going to, but you could. Of course, this comes with a sleeve, so I don't really need to make that argument. But it's just nice that they do that. Even though I've seen someone post that one of them was a slightly different color of yellow, 4K disc, Blu-ray disc, different artwork on either disc, booklet as well. So much to dive into. Not like I have any time to do any of that. But, yeah, so... Oh, I probably can't show that image. The Conquered Worm. So that's the alternate for the American version. That makes sense now. Le Grand Inquisitor. Yeah, and you get shots from the movie, you get posters, you get all these essays talking about it. I love when they have books like this where they also emphasize alternate artwork, like lobby cards and stuff. I love that kind of stuff. I've got a whole book just dedicated to like Universal Monsters films and all the alternate artwork that they used for like international stuff in terms of lobby cards and the really like tall lanky posters that I for some reason can't remember, the daybills I think they're called. I've got a couple on the wall here, but it's like I love that because I love alternate versions of artwork, so it's really cool to see that, and I love when they emphasize that in the book, even if it emphasizes like, oh, it had a different name in a different country. It's so fun. It must annoy the people who actually made the title of the original film, Witchfinder General, because that's what he is. What the fuck do you mean it's called The Conquered Worm in the US? What does that even mean? It is a nice sleeve, though. Like, it's bulky, and it has a nice texture, and it also, things slip out real quick, because, of course, it is, this is a weighty case having the booklet inside it, but, I like it. It's very nice. I'm very excited to watch it. This is the other one that, again, I've reversed the artwork for because I much love the original artwork for most of these. Blood on Satan's Claw. Apparently this one also, a film I've never seen, is a really good 4K. And my disappointment came when I had ordered it and it came in without the slipcover. My annoyance only because the rest of them did. All the other things I've ordered that had slipcovers in the artwork came with slipcovers, and this one just didn't. And I looked at the website, and it suddenly didn't have a slipcover anymore on the website. And I'm like, fuck, they must have like just sold out of the goddamn limited editions because it said limited edition on the rest of them. So, like, you're not paying more for a limited edition, but it just is, that's annoying, but you know. It's still beautiful artwork, you know, you get the stuff, details on the back, of course. Same deal with, 4K restoration, Dolby Vision, DTS Master English 2.0, commentaries, special features. There's so much stuff on these, it is insane. It's just dot point upon dot point upon dot point. It's just so many interviews. There's so much stuff here. And it's great, and I love that about it. I don't know how many of the special features are actually going to be on the 4K disc. Given the film's not too long, it doesn't really matter. Of course, you get your Blu-ray and 4K discs. It's always funny how the 4Ks are on this side. Usually they're on that side. Because this is the standard version, there's no booklet, which is disappointing. Because again, this would have been one that would have been really fun to have seen. That's obviously the original artwork for the set. So, yeah, like that compared to that, I like the stylization of that more. This feels like a more modern approach of, let's put all the people on the cover, rip off some iconic moments. They really just always do that with Arrow Video and 88 Films. Occasional Criterion seem to be like one of the only brands I've seen who don't do that when they do new artwork. I find it to be annoying because it's one of those, like, you buy like a bunch of Dario Argento films and you get the new artwork, and the new artwork is like, unless it's their more like their new latest 4K bundles where they're all like minuscule, like Cat o' Nine Tails. It's a cat, wow, on a black background with some orange around it, wow. Like, their Blu-ray releases prior to that had been like, look, it's that person, they're being stabbed and that person's eyeballs are coming out and all this kind of gory stuff, like, that's what people want, but it's all the best moments on the cover, and I hate it. So, at least I can change it. Again, disappointed that it's not the slipcover limited edition version, but it's like, I guess that's just how I gotta roll. This one, the booklet actually came between the case, so when I got this, Hanny Calder, I don't know why I bought this, when I got this, it this was still in this plastic, and it had the booklet was like stuffed in the sleeve, which is really interesting. Maybe that's just a thing for the Blu-rays. But again, the artwork's nice. I like that. I thought this would have. I was surprised that this wasn't a 4K. I know I didn't order a 4K. Maybe I just didn't order a 4K. But it doesn't say it's from a 4K scan, so I think it's just regular stuff. It does have some video essays and some interviews and a limited edition booklet with notes by Barry Forshaw and Lee Broughton. So it's got a couple things going for it. Of course, you get the different alternate original artwork, which I like. Obviously, it's very much going for the sex appeal. What is it that they say on like the cover? It's like the first female gunslinger or something. So I mean, look, it's Raquel Welch. Like, she's stunning, and understandably so. And you obviously take out. Well, that's the funny thing, is that the booklet wasn't in here, which is really interesting to me, because they've only got one disc in this set, and of course it still has that alternate artwork, which is the main artwork. If you're, with this, if you don't get the sleeve, you can make your decision as to which one you prefer. Either way, the original one doesn't come with the region sticker, which is quite nice. That's what I would have hoped for, like, the standard edition, for, like, the version of, the Witchfinder General, that I would have expected, to some degree, that there would be no region sticker on the inside artwork, but it is what it is. Of course, you get your booklet. Apparently, she gets slapped. That's in the middle of the book. Wow, that's design. You get essays and artwork, which is nice. Get some nice images and whatever. I thought this one's quite fun. I'm not a Western person, but I mean, look. Christopher Lee, Raquel Welch. I've only ever seen Raquel Welch. What a strange name, but very unique. I've only ever seen her in 1 Million Years BC, which isn't a great film, but it's alright, Like, it's got some great Ray Harryhausen effects, so. But yeah, so I get, still got the slipcover, which is nice, I'll take it. I like how it's got the gun, and the year it came out. It's charming, sure, why not? Then we have The Iceman Cometh. Now, this one, again, like the Italian one, I could have gotten it, the limited edition, which, again, would have been like $10-15 more, with like a slip cover and art cards and a booklet or whatever. But I was just like, I don't really give a shit. I was just like, I just want to buy it because Maggie Chung. And, you get some okay artwork. Again, that kind of classic, put all the things on the front cover. You get 2 discs worth of stuff, which is great. I don't think that there's too much to mention. Okay, so it's a Hong Kong version on the first disc, which is a new 2K restoration. Classic English dub, new dub, a Hong Kong version featuring 2.0 Cantonese, which is probably the one I'm going to listen to because I like watching my movies in Cantonese. 2 audio commentaries, a bunch of essays, interviews. Before and after VFX comparison. Interesting. As well as some trailers, and of course Disc 2, the Taiwanese version with 2.0 Mandarin, a 2.0 hybrid Mandarin Cantonese, a 2.0 hybrid English and Mandarin, and reversible sleeve of the original Hong Kong art. Now the question is, after Disc 1 and Disc 2, do I want to use the reversible artwork? And I'm kind of in the air about it because, let's put it this way. You get Iceman Cometh on the front. On the back, you get a different thing. Now, you get Time Warriors, which is a version and name for it, and this one also still says Iceman Cometh right below the original. I don't even know what language that is, but the original text. I don't know what the actual, it's probably like the Hong Kong or Cantonese version or whatever, but it's like, I don't actually know what that's written in. Is Cantonese still a written language? Wow, I have no idea. Yeah, but look, it's very cheesy, very 80s, 90s-esque with the floating things and the people. It's very, it's what, Highlander meets Big Trouble in Little China. Maybe Cantonese is a written language as well as, it would have to be if it's not just a spoken language. Does that sound really dumb of me? Not that that I don't know, but also like, is there can there be like a spoken language that's different to what it's written? Like Japanese is written in kanji, you know? That's what I mean? Like, yeah. So anyway, I'll keep it as it is for now. Because again, the front artwork has Maggie Cheung. You know, can't go wrong there. Also means I gotta watch this now. But yeah, I don't know. I think I'll just keep it like this for now. I think it's fine. Now, this one I haven't actually opened yet because I just kind of didn't really want to. I got around to opening every single one of these, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna have one as a surprise. This is The Sorcerers, which I've also heard. Also heard? Oh my god, is quite very holy shit. So the benefit of following people and being friends with people on Facebook who happen to buy the same kind of films as me. That's always good. I mean, Boris Karloff, limited edition slipcover. I mean, can you go wrong? I don't know. I really love the purple. God, it's gorgeous. Yeah, so 1080p version. You get an audio commentary, 2 audio commentaries. Can't Get You Out of My Head, Ian oh my god, Ogilvy on The Sorcerers. You also get you get 3 interviews, limited edition booklet with notes by Johnny Maines, reversible artwork, English 2.0 mono. Obviously I'll be changing the artwork, but this is what I mean, you know, you get that artwork on the back, which is different. What do we get on the inside? Okay, so this time the booklet was on the inside. Bloody weird how the Raquel Welch film did not. This is the reversible artwork, which I definitely will put up. It's fucking weird, but I'll take it. Yeah. Well, mostly because, again, the main artwork is the same as the sleeve, and this is a clear blue case, so there's, like, no reason why I shouldn't, you know. Again, always the detriment of the 4K UHD case is it's purely black, which means you can't see through it, and I just like that. I think it looks stylistically nice, because, sure, why not? But, yeah, I'm not huge on the fact that you can't see reversible artwork on the inside. And, like, anything, like, even, like, I think it was 88 Films who did all the Jackie Chan films, like Police Story, and their 4K sets still have artwork that's, like, a wallpaper on the inside, but you can't see it because it's all black cases. And I'm like, why would you bother then? I appreciate it, but it's just stupid. So anyway, you get a booklet, obviously, essays, and pictures from the movie, and all kinds of stuff. That was a person in their underpants. It was a person in their underpants. I'm not going to show that on the camera. That's reserved for the internet. Anyway, it's just photos. It's a regular book. So that's nice. It's still disappointing that the Blood on Satan's Claw one did not come with the limited edition version, which sucks. But, you know, sometimes it is what it is. So it's mostly, I guess, inconsistency of the shelf. But look, I've got so many movies on the shelf. When I decide to eventually put these on it, which they won't fit, I have to figure out, do I take them out of their sleeves and bury the sleeves behind the shelf? So that's going to happen. And last but not least, probably for this actual video, because we're 20 minutes in, holy shit. Yeah, it's a big enough haul, and I've got other stuff coming in next week, so. This one, again, I've reversed the artwork, is a Christmas classic. One that should be studied throughout the generations. It should always be washed as well, sure. It is, of course, Christmas Evil. One of the craziest slasher films I've seen. I saw it on Tubi for free last year for Christmas because I was like, you know what, let's do it. And this is great. Better watch out, better not cry, or you may die. This is the alternate artwork, of course. You get more artwork on the back. I believe it's a restoration of some kind. I love the red case. Obviously, it's part of their slasher thing. Restored in 4K from the original 35mm elements, remastered English subtitles, original mono soundtrack, presented in DTS HD Master Audio. Director commentary, and one with the... Well, actually, there's 2 director commentaries. The second one has lead actor Brandon Maggott as well. Commentary track with the director again, and John Waters. Oh, shit. archival interviews with Lewis Jackson and Brandon Maggott, original theatrical trailer, deleted scenes, screen tests, and reversible artwork, as well as storyboards and comment cards gallery. Comment cards. Interesting. Well, given that the disc artwork is the same as the main artwork, as you can see there, you do get, of course, this as the main artwork for the Slashers collection. And it's not bad. You know, you get your evil Santa and everything. You know, you get some photos. This one's really fun. This one, if you haven't seen Christmas Evil, good classic slasher film. I mean, what is this? Holy shit, why doesn't it tell me what year? Oh, it says on the spine. 1980. This classic 1980 slasher film takes point of view of a guy who, I think it's, if I'm not mistaken, is at a Christmas work function dressed up as Santa Claus. He hates it so much, he goes around stabbing people. Don't watch this if you're in England. Yeah, it's... oh yeah, as a boy he worshipped Santa Claus until he caught his mummy rocking around the Christmas tree with him. Now all grown up, his memories of the holidays are forever twisted, so he gets the costume and the signature red jacket, the long white beard, and he hits the streets spreading some blood-soaked Christmas cheer of its own. Yeah, it's insane. It is a really fun film. It's one of those, again, there's so many great Christmas slasher films, Silent Night, Deadly Night, this one, Black Christmas, so many iconic ones. It's up there, and it's worth watching. So, I've got my Christmas for this year sorted, because even though I watched it last year, it should be a yearly habit of, there should be at least 5 films that I watch every year, like Black Christmas and Silent Night, Deadly Night, Part 1 and maybe Part 2, and Christmas Evil, and Gremlins. Gremlins is the best. So, yeah. Okay, there's more, actually, because my brother just got home and I was like, oh, there's more mail. Oh, for fuck's sake, there's more mail. I bought some things from eBay. Most of these are not in great condition and are even... this one is from Blockbuster Bulima. My god, I hope this isn't scratched. Some of these are secondhand. Machete Kills. Secondhand, it was like $6. It has absolutely no special features. I don't know, I've just been watching all these Robert Rodriguez films, and I'm like, I guess I'll buy it. It doesn't have a cast I like. I didn't even like the first one that much. But it is very dirty and beat up, and of course even says that it's from Blockbuster. So I will have to watch that to see if it works. Then we have another one that was... like... I think in total this was a $70 order, which I was only able to get because I added this extra one here, which allowed me to get $10 off the whole order, including Vamps, which is written and directed by the person Amy Heckering. This looks like a bootleg. It's just, what is up with this banding? Oh my god. I mean, it's just Network Video Weekly Hire. Yeah, this is a bootleg cover. Is it a bootleg disc is a whole different question. Oh my god. The disc looks okay. There is still some dirt on it. I might have to put in some attention to it. Oh, this is always the benefit of the curse of buying secondhand copies. But yeah, like, look at what is that? It's a comedy from the person who did Clueless and Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Okay, let's can I reposition this at all to make that title a bit stronger? Yes. I vaguely can. Okay. This is a little bit depressing, but we'll see how it goes. Pain and Gain. This one apparently is in pretty good nick, hopefully. A Michael Bay film. Apparently this one's really fun for a Michael Bay film, which I feel like says a lot. No artwork or anything. Blu-ray disc seems to be... it is not in the best condition. Definitely going to have to look into all of these, or at least these past 3, because this one I'm really interested to see, because apparently it's really good. I've heard very good things about it. Wait, why does it only have 1 disc? That's not what I ordered. Oh, you fucks! They sent me the wrong thing. Fuck. We also got LA Confidential, which I've never seen before, but I got the Blu-ray despite having owned the DVD it was in mint condition, so I didn't have to worry about it. I've had the DVD for a long time, like my dad did, but this has all the special features, so yeah, that's going to be fun. And this one, which I won't open, the Jazz Singer. This is not what I ordered. I ordered this, but I didn't order this version. At least I'm pretty sure I didn't. I'm pretty sure I ordered a 2-disc version, a 3-disc version of this, and this is just 1 disc. That comes with all those, oh, it's so reflective, special features. So I'm going to have to look into that because I paid a lot for this. As a freebie, they gave me a David Attenborough film, a wildlife collection, which I probably already have. Ah, God. Alright, what a headache. See you kids next time.